Hello and welcome to the weekly teacher update, October 27th, 2020. Hopefully you guys are getting all geared up and ready for Halloween. If you celebrate it. If not, I hope you're just having a great week. All right, so this is the last week of the 3-week Halloween riddle competition. And so the other riddles have been that Dino's favorite costume is a ghost and his favorite candy is nerds. So the question for this week is, what is Dino's favorite scary movie? So you have to find it somewhere in the update. And so you have to go through and kind of read it. I'll put the link below to submit your answer before October 28th at 8 p.m. Beijing time. So the winner can be put into a drawing to win a VIPKid swag bag, and they will be announced next week. Now it says, if you would like to celebrate Halloween with your students, they have new Halloween e-cards available in the app. So you can just go to the student tab um, and then tap on the dotted icon next to the student's name, select e-card gift, and then you can be able to check out or look at those and send those. All right. Okay. Now the practice room is finally here. Yay. So if you have wanted to kind of test out things in your classroom, but you don't want to do it when you have students, they now have this. But they can't totally replicate the test environment. So it will have some features, but not others. So the practice room will let you see what your video feed looks like. You can test ManyCam or other camera editing feature effects. You can check to make sure that your audio and video are working properly, and you can play around with basic slide features. But you won't be able to practice the AR stickers, filters, or other advanced features in the classroom. It will not be able to display real-time network data such as ping or your bandwidth, and it cannot guarantee that your network connection will be available when you enter the classroom. It says, and it cannot be used as supporting documentation when applying for a finish type. So like if you had technical issues, you can't say, but look, in the practice room, I looked just fine and I didn't have any problems, because they're saying that it cannot show your ping and bandwidth. So just FYI. If you would like to know more about this, I have the link below uh, uh, where you can check that out, and the support center. But it says you can also check out the practice room on the teacher portal by clicking the upcoming classes tab. It's accessible on both the desktop and the web browser. So very cool. Next, Journey tickets go on sale tomorrow. Man, this is just an exciting update. So the virtual journey is going to take place Saturday, December 5th from 10:15 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. And so this is the first ever virtual journey. You're going to hear from Sonia Manzano, who is Maria from Sesame Street, which that's what I grew up with. So that's awesome. Cindy Me, VIPKid staff from the US and China, and VIPKid teachers, and more. So special guests are going to be current TESOL director of the Northeastern Illinois University, Dr. Janine Nithragiza. I'm sorry, I said her name wrong. She's the founder and content creator of I Know This Spot. Jessica Benecki, and Director of Cultural and Strategic Leadership at Texas Elementary Principals and Supervisors Association, Todd Nesloni. Okay, there's also going to be breakout sessions, one-on-one teacher networking, content from the teams in China, and of course, Dino. So it's going to also have an exclusive, never before sold or seen swag pack that will be sent directly to your home. So this is only for US and Canada only. So sorry if you live in other spots in the world. So tickets go on sale tomorrow, October 28th at noon Eastern time on this page. They have a link, so I'll put that link below, and you can check out the Journey website for more information and updates. So mark your calendars, don't miss out. And then if you want to get started on the Journey fun early, you can check out the virtual meetup section for pre-event excitement. So very exciting. Okay, so this must be coming up a lot. So they said navigating questions about the US election during class. So They're saying if any of your students are asking about the 2020 US election, political topics, or anything potentially cross-culturally sensitive, the teacher service and advocacy teams have received requests for guidance on this. And so what they're saying is if a student brings this up, just you can respond like, that's a great question. However, let's continue with the lesson. Or I recommend discussing that further with your family or something like that. The reason that they were saying teachers are welcome to acknowledge that there's an upcoming election and who wins. However, the team has been told these responses above work better. So the reason they're saying they just want you to receive good parent feedback. And so since a lot of this can be very sensitive and things like that, they just want to enhance the awareness and understanding of that. So just they recommend keeping it more to those responses and focus more on your lessons. So they said if you have any questions or need additional support, you can always send in a ticket. So you feel free to ask and get it there. Okay, so they have several new programs for teachers and families. So they said, we're always looking to innovate and create more opportunities. And so they have new programs. So, like, they have reading programs for students in North America. Of course, they have Lingo Bus, and then they're opening up these open concept classes for teachers to design and market their own lessons. And then they're just trying to create more things. So they said many of these programs are currently only available to a limited number of students as they work things out, figure things out. And then they said, as teachers, you may hear about these programs in different ways. So for some programs, they need to extend invitations for a certain number of teachers, just like they do with the supplemental classes. For others, they may offer teachers the ability to purchase the course for your child as they make it publicly available. So they are looking forward to sharing more details about what's going on. So stay tuned to learn more about these future programs. All right, keeping students' artistic sides engaged during the pandemic. So they were just saying, if you are curious about, like, if you're a right brain thinker, a left brain thinker, it says historically curriculums focus more on left brain instruction, so the logic and focus that comes with learning. But they also want to explore this artistic side. This can be especially difficult online, but they have some tips to help, and it's in their latest blog post. So if you'd like to read about that, I have the link below for that. Now, this is very interesting. So they're talking about Halloween in China. And so when I had first started teaching, it was kind of like, do you decorate? Do you not decorate? Because Halloween hasn't always been very popular in China, but they were saying it has become incredibly popular in the recent years with the younger generations. But instead of trick or treating around their neighborhoods, the kids wear their costumes to school and they collect candy in their classrooms. Also, so one particular aspect of Halloween in China comes from something called Jing Guishen culture, which means respect ghosts and gods. And so it's seen as wildly bad luck to decorate with tombstones or fake blood. So if you're decorating your classroom, probably stay away from that. I remember skeletons was one initially that I had been told to steer away from, but they didn't mention that in this one. So but pumpkins, I mean, there's some safe options that you can definitely do. I love to dress up when I teach on Halloween, but totally up to you. So this culture is also the reason why they don't like to have kids go out at night. So especially kids under age 3, they say the saying is that the children can see ghosts. So that's why they don't go out and trick or treat, which I thought was very interesting. Next, they have another video about pronouncing names, so you can check that out. Of course, if you need help pronouncing a specific student's name, submit a ticket, choose teacher voice, student related, pronouncing your student's name as the category, and you'll receive a response. So if you were able to go to the eHealth webinar where they talked about health insurance, they said that they hope that you found it helpful. And they said, congrats to Margaret ND, the winner of the VIPKid branded microphone. If you weren't able to attend and would still like information, they have a link below to watch the recording of the webinar. And of course, meetups. So there's going to be virtual meetups for the next 6 weeks, and the theme is journey. So get out your Dino swag, spirit, excitement for your meetups this month. So you can host a meetup between now and November 30th to be entered into the Journey Ticket Sweepstakes. We will they, not we, sorry, I'm reading, they will randomly select 20 hosts to attend Journey for free. You will receive a reimbursement after you purchase your ticket. For details, you can go check out, I have the link below. Also, a list of upcoming virtual meetups are here, and if you'd like to host, I've got that below as well. Last is the trending topics. One is the fixed system issue on October 21st. The second is the reminder of daylight savings time that ends November 1st. And 3, what to do if I'm a teacher impacted by Hurricane Zeta? I think it's Zeta, or severe weather this season. So I have the link to go check out those answers. I hope you guys all have a fantastic week, and I will check you out next time.